Hello, YouTube Live. Live is always the worst because you can't edit anything. Why did I decide to do this live? Hi, YouTube. This is Micah Kurtenbach Live. I now work in cybersecurity, and I've just decided that it doesn't matter anymore about private information because if bad guys want to get it, they're going to get it, and it terrifies me. So that's why you should hire a cybersecurity company if you don't know anything about it. But I've said so many times on my Facebook Live that talking is therapeutic for me. And I have a lot of friends on Facebook, and I kind of can't really, just say everything that I want to say, even though I say a lot of what I want to say, like right now, because there's so many people in my life that know me. Like, if they saw this in real time, I might feel a little weird about it. So I have 0 followers on YouTube, and then I guess it's just a way for me to kind of get things out as I'm going through it. Because I'm not doing well with just like recording or writing things down. I'm not really going through my feelings right now. If I'm being 100% honest, I'm not. And that's a problem, right? It's not a good thing. From my experiences so far in life, get to know me in my purple robe, my crazy hair. If I don't work through shit, then it comes back and it becomes bad for me in the future. If I stick my hand in the mud or my head in the mud and act like it doesn't exist, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist and it doesn't go away, right? So I have a really hard time even saying this, and I think that people who also have gone through this can relate to it. It's hard to even just I'm a survivor of domestic violence. It's weird. Like, I can say that out loud to you because there's nobody there, but not because of that. I can say that out loud to a camera live on the internet for anybody that wanted to find and hear. But I have a hard time internalizing that. I have a hard time believing that that's my truth. And I don't know why. I don't know why. January 4th. It's a Friday. I'm just gonna start from this because even though this isn't the beginning, it was the beginning of the current situation, right? January 4th of 2019. I had accepted a job like end of the day before, and I've been searching for a job for months. And it was a job that I was excited about, the job that I have now. And so I was really happy about it. And I had only had my oldest son, and the rest of our kids were gone. And so we're gonna go out to dinner, and then I made plans with my friend. And my best friend to go over to her house and to sing and do kitchen karaoke, which is something that I love doing and haven't been able to do in forever. And I was just like, I was excited. I felt like everything in life was going well. I was engaged, had a home and a car and kids and a family and everything that, literally everything that I thought that I wanted, you know? My puppy, fenced in yard, and like a man that worshiped me and wanted to spend every moment with me. Not only was it like everything, house and car and like, I mean, money was tight for sure, but we had an amazing Christmas with our kids. We gave them everything that they wanted. We couldn't get each other anything, but everything, that Friday, everything seemed to be perfect. I wanted to go out to eat and celebrate. I was engaged to somebody that I loved, that my kids loved, that loved to do the same things that I did, that loved me. But I knew that he was controlling, right? And possessive and like just stupid jealous. And even at that time, I knew that he was violent. I had already one time moved out for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I don't even know, and stayed in a shelter because he choked me and hit me. And I thought, he hit me in the head though, and I thought at that time I was scared that he was gonna kill me, and I got back together with him. Even though everybody, like, you know, of course, I moved out. I was living in a shelter because he choked me. I had marks on my neck, you know, like. And then I got back together with him, and so then I had to convince everybody that I'm not making a bad decision yet again with men. Like I've done time and time and time again. It should be my fucking trademark. I know how to make the worst decisions with people. So even though I know all of this, my friend texted me. A guy friend. Strictly a friend though. Like you can have those. It's a thing. I can care about somebody and not want to be with them. I don't have many of them. But I honestly, most of the time, if it doesn't matter who it is, I would drop anything to be there for them. And he texted me and told me that he had gotten out of treatment. And I thought, oh, you know, I had seen something on Facebook, or maybe Detox or something, and I said, thought I'd seen something on Facebook about a sober living place. And you know, the thing, I just shouldn't even have to go into these details. It was like me telling a friend about services to help them. I had told him about Center Point, where I had gone for therapy and a doctor and groups and help, you know, and I knew that they also did, you know, treatment type stuff for alcohol and addiction. And that, like, he went through my phone and was going through my messages and was reading that with him. And I mean, even though that's what we were talking about and there was like absolutely nothing wrong, I got mad at him because I felt like, my space was violated. I maybe overreacted. I yelled, took my phone and I yelled and I went downstairs and was getting clothes or something, But I was just like, oh, you're like invading my privacy, yelling about my privacy. And how I felt like I didn't have any, and how I've told him over and over and over again, like, I shouldn't have done that because I wasn't saying anything wrong and he clearly could have seen that, but I just felt so violated. He literally knows every person that I'm texting. He knows every app that I'm on my phone, knows every phone. He's there for every single phone call, watching everything I'm doing all of the time on my phone. That's a huge reason why when I'm with him, I don't have contact with anybody else, because it's just like I don't want something that they say to me to upset him. It's fucking weird, dude. Not okay. But, like hindsight is 2020, because I didn't even realize that I wasn't like doing it because he would get upset, like I think it's just like instinct. Like if you touch something hot and it hurts, then you don't touch it again. If you do something to make somebody mad, you don't do it again. Like your brain just, I don't know. It's not that he even said don't do it again, It was that every time that it happened, he got mad and I didn't want him to get mad. So I just avoided doing things. And I think that that's maybe why. Well, I guess even him just saying something and getting mad is him saying something. I don't know. But it's in a different way, And his daughter was leaving, so I just went into the bedroom and I just didn't say anything because I didn't want to fight and yell in front of the kids. And his daughter was there. And I didn't want to do that. So I just went into the bedroom and I played a fucking game on my phone and I waited while he hung out with his daughter in the kitchen. Then she left. And he went in and he took a shower. Then he got out of the shower, came into the bedroom and got ready and started to leave. And I was mad because I was like, and he took our stuff with him, and I'm just like, you're gonna go without me? And not even say anything to me, like, we have all these plans and you're just gonna leave. And I don't know, he's saying stuff about me being protective of my phone or hiding stuff on my phone. I can't remember exactly how he said it. I just know that that's like what he was talking about, was like the fact that I got mad about him looking through my phone, and that if I wasn't doing anything, I shouldn't have gotten mad about it. And I'm saying, like, it's just about my feeling like I have privacy of some sort. It's not about doing something wrong. If I did something wrong, then you could have more reason to have issues or trust issues, but I haven't. I don't know, but this was like, at this point, it was yelling at each other, And he's in his car, and I'm standing out, and I make this big mistake I'm fucking mad at him. I want him to come inside. I want him to come talk to me. I want him to care about the fact that I'm mad at him, you know? And I spit on him, and I spit, and I knew the second I did it, I regretted it. Because that was me acting in anger, and it's something that I've tried so hard to control, and like, I also suck at making movies like this. Okay, I shouldn't even laugh about that, but it wasn't like a big nasty loogie. It was. It's my dad. It was just a spit, and I knew the second I did, and I shouldn't have done it, and I saw the rage in his eyes. I had the awareness of what was to come, so much so that I took my glasses off and set them on the counter. When I ran inside, I ran into the living room. And I was on the couch, and I was on my back. I had my legs up. I was trying to keep him as far away from me as I could, because he was gonna come hit me, and I knew it. And so I'm trying to keep him away with my legs, and he's just coming after me. And at one point he gets up, and I can't remember exactly like why he stopped. At this point he was just like coming at me, but hadn't hit me yet. And I had kind of kicked him away with my feet, and I think he had like swung at me, but not hit me. And Erickson was downstairs in his room playing video games. And so I went to go like get ready to leave, and I went to go get my coat to hurry up and get out of there, and I was by the front door, and I don't even know why he came back over there. I just remember just screaming for him to stop, like even when we were on the couch, just like, just stop. Stop coming after me, stop attacking me. Even now when I think about it, I don't understand why. I don't understand why he came back at me when I was grabbing my coat. And I don't know, I just was trying to get away from him, but I was cornered. I was literally cornered in this like tiny little entryway. And I got down on the ground, and I was, I think, curled up. And he hit me 3 times. Once in the head, like maybe in the side of my head. Once in the nose, and once in the eye, and right below my eye. And my nose just started bleeding, and it was gushing, and I knew he hit me so hard. I saw stars, and I just started gushing blood everywhere, and crying, and it was gushing, and it was bleeding so bad. We hadn't even gone to get supper. It wasn't even 5 o'clock. We'd done nothing. My son was there. I was crying. I was screaming afterwards. I know I was distraught, trying to get it to stop bleeding and freaking out, hysterical, and like I just got blood everywhere, ruined my rug. Like I'd ever want that now. The worst part is afterwards, I had to eat supper with him. And I did. With Erickson. And Erickson had to sit there and see my nose and had to know something was wrong with me in my eye. Not say anything. None of us said anything. And I know that if he hadn't gotten a service call and left, I might not have texted my parents. And if I might not have texted my parents, I might not have gone to the hospital. And my nose was bleeding off and on, you know, for like 7 or 8 hours afterwards. And I had a broken nose and a broken lower orbital bone floor thing. And it was bad. And if he hadn't have gotten that call, and I wouldn't have texted my parents, and they wouldn't have just showed up, because they just showed up. I didn't even tell them to come get me. I don't know if I would have left. It makes me feel weak. Oh, so I tell you all of this because I need to get that out first. And I want to go forward from here, working through it, right? Working through all of the things that I saw that I even when people told me to see the warning signs, I didn't see. I want to work through it and I want to understand it. I can't ever have this happen to me again. So I want to try and talk more, maybe work through it on YouTube. Because I don't know anybody here. Nobody knows me. If you decide to follow me and you randomly come across this, you can decide if I continue to post more videos, if this is the beginning of me taking control of myself and my life and working through the pain, or if this is just me randomly talking and I never do this again. But I guess maybe we can figure that out together. So, have a good night. Oh yeah. Because of it all, I moved back into my parents' house and now I'm gonna be 30 living in their house.